We're talking UNI Panther Wrestling with head coach Doug Schwab. UNI coming off their best finish at the NCAA Division I Championships since 1962. A ninth place finish, first top 10 finish in the Doug Schwab era, now in year number 15. And Coach, you had 10 qualifiers in every single weight class. Each guy won at least one match in that. You had 7 guys in bonus points, really helped put that team total up there. But you got to be so proud of just the collective team as a whole.
Yeah, I mean, they said to get 10 guys and to get top 10, even though I know they wanted, a smaller number. Certainly, a ton to build off of. But again, each guy went out and competed their tails off, and the margins are really small. So just try to find ways to, obviously, score more points in the future.
The Panthers with 2 All-Americans, Cael, Happel, and Parker Kecheisen. Parker, NCAA runner-up, and he's a 3-time finalist, Coach. First time since Bill Cole in the 40s for the UNI Panthers to have a guy in 3 different finals, and it takes runner-up. But, man, the way that he wrestled, even in that final match, is exactly what you expect out of Parker Kecheisen.
Yeah, to the last tick, always. And given everything he can and putting everything out there. They said, 5-time All-American, 3-time in the finals, all-time great at UNI. And 2 of the finals matches, he, if you look at it, he lost to all-time greats too. So I mean, he's right there with those guys. And I know all of our fans understand that and understand how special he was and how much he meant to our program. And his impact is going to be felt way beyond, certainly this season or these 6 years that he was here. They're going to be felt way beyond that.
Tech Fall major for Parker as he just started to roll through the competition, and man, he just seemed to get stronger every single match, and it's kind of how he went through the season as well.
Yeah, I mean, in the semifinal match, some of the skill work that him and Lee had been working on with his defense, came into play. That guy got to him, and he hit a scramble. That was an unbelievable match. I mean, I'm trying to think of the last time a match got a standing ovation at the NCAA tournament. So, it shows the respect that people have for Parker and understanding, and also the young guy coming after him. But what an incredible match, and put himself into the finals again. Man, gonna miss seeing him in purple and gold, man. And it was certainly a pleasure.
Cael Happel, a Panthers senior, All-American the first All-American for him, takes 5th place and started his tournament with a pin as well.
Yeah, bonus points are always going to be important and something that we talk about, and then found, ended up in riding time in the quarterfinals. It's always, to get to the semis, you're on the stand already. I don't say it lets a little pressure off, and then him and Hardy, I was happy they got another chance to compete. Yeah. Hardy came on top of that one, but they always put on a show. And then, for him to finish the last match, especially like he did, I thought that was one of the best matches that he'd wrestled. And, to finish that way, finish on top, finish with an odd number, was important for him, important for our team. And, proud of him because you get to that last season, you haven't quite done it. It's happy for him to get kind of that monkey off his back, so to speak.
Yeah, he set his sights on a podium finish and took 5th place, winning his final match at the NCAAs. Coach, you had 7 guys that all grabbed major decisions or better, getting bonus points. Ryder, Downey, a major to start. His at 157, what did you see out of Ryder?
I mean, he's a gritty SOB. He not 100% healthy, and he's never going to say that. But when you step into the tournament, it really doesn't matter. Who you're wrestling doesn't matter. Just consistent offense, and that's going to be the thing. And he's very hard on himself. But I think he beat 5 out of 7 guys, 5 out of 8 guys that were on the stand. Both guys in the finals, he beat those guys. So again, like I said, I'm racking my brain. Well, we know that's in there. How can we get that so it's consistently done? It's not just done at a duel, it's done, really your whole damn season. And that's what Parker, to me, that's what he's done. No matter what weekend you put the national tournament on, he's in that mix every time.
Coach, you also have Max Thomsen, Jared Simma with a major in their first match down in the wrestlebacks. As you continued to see him bounce back and just go next match, it's ready to
I mean,
go.
we're built on being gritty, and selfless, then you're able to get to the next thing. And if I think about how, we were able to put ourselves in a chance to win the Big 12 title, that was how, the guys on the backside came back and scored a whole bunch of points, and they took a lot of pride in that, and you have to be able to regroup. And, Simma was able to regroup, and Jack was, and so those things are important for the team aspect. If you want to do something, they wanted to get a trophy, and that it only happens that way. If you get knocked off, you come back and get the next best thing.
Yeah. The UNI Panther wrestling with a 9th place finish in the team standings, 2 All-Americans from their all 10 NCAA qualifiers. We'll have more Panther wrestling after this.